You also talk about self-compassion when you're assessing, when you're in the wise observer role.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of just being so hard on yourself.
Yeah. Well, there's research that shows that self-compassion is actually associated with self-discipline, which I think is really kind of ironic, because the way that I talk about it colloquially is for those listeners that dig this kind of content, I'm sure you're familiar with Jocko Willink, who's the Navy SEAL discipline is freedom guy. And then there's like Tara Brach or Sharon Salzberg, who are like these very soft self-compassion, let's hold hands and love. And you go to a bookstore, you go to a Spotify podcast, and they're on two diametrically opposed sides of the shelf. But I actually think the answer is both. I think like you need a lot of self-discipline to just be a human in the world, especially if you want to accomplish good things. You do. But you also need a lot of self-love and self-compassion, because doing hard things is freaking hard. And if every time you fail, you beat yourself up, why would you take risks? Yeah. So I think self-compassion is actually the key to self-discipline and to taking risks. Because if you know that when you fail, you're going to have your own back and you're not going to beat yourself up, you're a lot more liable to try to do hard things.
Yeah. And then, that's an excellent point. And then you also mentioned stop shoulding yourself.
Yeah. That's something I got from my therapist. I loved it, right? I was judging myself a lot, and she's like, stop shoulding all over yourself. The word should is so charged with judgment. And if you catch yourself shoulding, see if you can't replace it with want or wish.